Great. Oh, for some reason, this is blinding me today. Let me just fix this. There we go. Maybe that's the reason. All right. You can see me, correct? There we go. All right. So let's start with our knee lifts, which our knees are forward. So try not to turn your toes, hips, knees out. And just come straight up. We're going to warm up the heart rate and the muscles. Beautiful. Join in anytime you feel like it, AXA, if you're not studying. Or otherwise busy, I'm sure. Keep trotting with these high knee lifts. Good. Then the arms come up. Close the fingers, but keep the palms flat, like such, and up. Good. Keep tapping, tapping, tapping. Taking it easy on your shoulders, letting them collapse down as the arms reach up. Draw the navel in. And then bring your arms out to the side. Keep going. Keep your arms out. I'm about to do something. So I'm doing it right now. Fabulous. Keep the arms out, out, out. Very nice. Now, put your arms in goalposts and let's try that rotation. So we're going to swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it. Don't overlift the knees. Just bring them up to the creases. The thigh crease, the hip flexor, and twist. We're not bending down to meet knee and elbow. We're staying straight up and twisting the torso. That should be a little bit better now. Good. Keep going. Yes, that's better. Keep going. Make fists with your hands and you'll feel you get a lot more power pushing through the air to give you a good rotation. Working that midline and the waist. Yeah. Beautiful. 2 more. Even out whatever side you need to even out. If my count does not match yours, it's quite all right. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's work with the hand weights. And we're going to, oh, this is not holding up correctly. So take your hand weights, 1 in each hand. And we're going to start with our biceps. Sorry, something got twisted and I don't want this collapsing in the middle of the class. Would be a little bit unfortunate. Okay, here we go. Hand weights, soften the knees, lift your chest. Bring the weights up for hammer curls and then down and up and down. Keep going, up and down, up and down. That's good. Keep going, keep it going, lift up and down. From shoulder to elbow, your humerus, that is not moving forward and back or out to the side and in. It's staying glued in space. And only the hands are coming up to the shoulders because the elbow joint is bending. But there's no other sliding and the chest is lifted high. The navel is pulled down, deep and up, in and up. Good. Hold it here. Beautiful. Open the arms out to the side. Great. And we're going to curl up and down, creating a W of sorts. Again, from shoulder to elbow, the upper arm is stationary. It's the elbow joint that's bending, and frankly, no other joints are in motion. The wrist is also stationary, no bending. We're not going to, quote, break at the wrist. Keep going. Repetition, repetition, repetition. And that's the key. Good. Lift the chest, pull the navel in and up. Beautiful. Shoulder cuffs pull down. Chin is in neutral, crown of the head rising. 1 more right now. Beautiful. Come into your wide second position, which is a wide Pilates V. Toes are pointed out. And with this square, shoulders and hips, keep them vertical, just go into your deep plie. Good. And then glue the elbows into your side body and hinge. So the seat, the tailbone comes out and slightly up. The chest is lifted and open. And the position of your back is a flat back diagonal. Bring the arms out and in, 2 and 3 and 4. Navel pulls in and up. Maybe subtly grip the pelvic floor. 5 more, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Hold it here. Turn the weights up. Elbows glue into your midline. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Pull, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. So we're doing these presses back. Press, 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 press. Hold it. Beautiful. In this position now, we're going to bring the legs together for a very narrow base of support and let the arms come down to what I call gorilla arms. Very glamorous. Lengthen from your tailbone to the crown. And then bring the arms up and out. Reverse goalpost. Tap. 2. Tap. Lift the chest. 4 and 5. And 1, grip the legs together, 2 and 3 and 4. Hold it up, and we're going to pull back, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, really feeling the scapula engaging. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it back. And now come on up. We finished our back sequence. Now we're going to work on shoulders. Make sure your wrist is over the elbow, the chest lifted, legs glued together, and stretch the arms right over your head and knock those weights together, bring them down. Lift and knock them, bring them down. Lift and up and down. And so what can sometimes happen is this backward shift, hinge forward at the hips so that your weight stays over the hips and not in your lower back. And that's not fun later on. And 2 and 3 and 4. 1 more. Hold the arms in goalpost. Imagine punching bags right above your fists and bang them, bang them, bang them. 1 more set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it here. Now, bring the elbows in front of the shoulders. Wrists should not come in. They should be over the elbows. And up, 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 pulse. Punching bags over the wrists, over the knuckles. Hold it. Squeeze the arms together. Open. Close them and open them. Close them, open them. Close them and open them. Close them and open them. 5 more. Close and open. And open. Chest presses. Let's go. Close them and open them. Close and open. 1 more. Close them and open them. And bring the arms down. Let the weight subtly bring the knuckles towards the floor. Straighten your knees. Great. Grip the knees up. Engage those muscles in the thighs upward into the hip creases. Lift the chest. Lift the chest. Glide the shoulders downward. Chin neutral. Beautiful. Let's do our upper arm work, focusing on the triceps. Feet are parallel, facing forward with some space between the legs. Hands to your waist. Bend your knees and then hinge on the diagonal. Bring the arms behind you and close. Beautiful. And lift the arms up. 2, 3. We're not looking for height. We're looking for control. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Turn the weights up. Again, lift. Try not to bounce the body, just lift from the shoulder, arms. Hold it, turn the head of the weight down, bend the elbows. Stretch, 2, 3, 4. It's a long series, lots of power needed. We can do it. Last 2. Stand straight. Beautiful. Put your weights where they won't be in the way. Lovely. And here we go, continuing as we do. Beautiful. Come to your support. Your feet are in Pilates V. Raise your right arm up. Put it behind you for the shaping of the upper body. Then bring the arm out and cross it and look to your right. Lengthen the fingers while you're at it. Draw the navel in while you're at it. Draw the knees up. Grip the glutes while you're at it and let it go. Raise the left arm, pat yourself on the back. Feel the stretch. Make that picture frame, shaping the postural muscles through the back. Bring the arm forward, giving a stretch to the cuff. Lengthen the fingers, pull the navel in, grip the thighs, draw the knees up, lift the chest forward, and let it go. And now link your fingers together and lead with the thumbs down past the glutes, past the seat, and put more action in it. Lift the chest and release. Now link your fingers the opposite way. There's one way and another way, and do it again. Total symmetry of stretch and shape and sculpt. And let it go. Raise the arms out. Keeping the fingers together. Lift the fingers. Stretch the arms long. Curl around. Just about now, we do a little wrap around an imaginary ping pong ball. Then up we go. Maybe it's more like a hard-boiled egg. Around, around, around. One more time, bring that up. Using your keypad, you definitely want to use these stretches to avoid carpal tunnel. And now palms up. Gently work the fingers back, hold, release. Back, hold. Notice how long and straight the other arm is, and it's coming straight out from the shoulder. And let it go. Come to your bar. Again, heels together, toes apart. Let's start with releves for a full leg warm-up. 20. Lift and lower. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Again, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Again, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hold those heels up. 5 more. And up and 2, 3, 4. Hold those heels up. Swivel on the balls of the feet. Navel in, chest lifted, shoulders down. Raise the right arm, lower lift. 2, 3, 4. Don't rush it. 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful work. Switch arms. Keep going. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're ready for a really long stretch. So you're going to step back with your right leg, with the toes facing front, forward, caterpillar, the other foot forward, and lunge down deep, and then pulse. Hold it again. Hold it means strength and stillness. Bring that back foot forward. Press the heel and the hands at the same time. And step forward. You felt that all in here. Gastrocnemius warmed up and stretched. Step back, engaged, and then sculpted. Lift the chest and lower your hips into a lunge and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. The back heel is up and pressing back. Bring the foot forward. Now press the heel down as you press the heels of your hands. Isometrics, big part of our workout. And step forward. Let the shoulders release from your ears. Let that tension come out. Good. Glue the legs together. We're ready to begin the Thigh Warrior series. I'm flapping my elbows out so you can see I'm forearms distance from my support. Bend the knees. Try not to lean back. If anything, do a little hinge forward. Good. I'd like the shoulders a little ahead of the hips rather than behind them, sparing your lumbar spine. Beautiful. It's important. Lift your heels because we're going to really work a long while in this. Come down low. I'm going to open the knees just a marble's width and squeeze. And 2 and 3. Lift that chest. No bowing down. 5. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold it. Let's pulse. Down. Think down. Up will just come on its own. You have to force it down and then just release. Force, release. Down, down, down. Higher heels. Down, down. Don't lean back too much. Hold it. High vertical line on your toes. And from here, do trotting. Beautiful. Happy joints, strong muscles. It's all good. Keep those calories burning. Oh yeah, keep the heart rate up. Rock back onto your heels to get into the next foot position to assist our work. Grip your glutes, pull the thighs and kneecaps up, chest forward, shoulders down. Bend your knees. Good. Feeling that low in the calves, maybe the shins, maybe in your ankles. Good. Little pulses. Warm it up. Good. Hold it down. Lift the heels open. Glue them together. Don't straighten the knees. We're staying in this plie and then doing a releve. Releve, lower. Releve, lower. Releve, lift the heels, then lower. Staying in this plie position. 3 more. 3, 2. Hold the heels apart, then walk the feet side by side till they come together. And pulse. 2, we're in this lateral rotation of the hips and legs. Still working the thighs, working on this sheath of muscle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here comes some work outward. Press, 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 press. You're feeling it in the outer seat, the minimus and medius muscles. Yeah, back, 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 back. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, turn the heels and knees forward. Tall vertical line on your toes. Lengthen, lift the chest, lower the heels, and in between, our intermezzo is the trot. Keep trotting. Keeping the muscles warm, the joints supple, the heart rate elevated, calorie burning. Beautiful. You're going to find your ball, whatever you're using. Maybe you're using a cushion or some kind of soft toy that is jammy, and it goes right here. Maybe it's about 7 inches in diameter, whatever you have. And then we're going to squeeze it so that it's no longer a 7-inch circle. That's right. So we show the ball who's boss. My feet are maybe 4 inches apart. Bend your knees, feeling the midline grip. And now let's really give it dynamics by squeezing it, squeezing it, squeezing it. Adductor presses right here, right here. Lift the chest. It's also working the abs, subtly pulling them in and up, in and up, in and up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it deep in the bend, then lift the heels. In this position, try to resist the shoulders behind the hips. Bring them forward a little, long line and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Form is substance here. Yeah, small movements, deep sculpting, muscle overload. Will reshape your body, enliven the spirit, strengthen, lengthen, and sculpt. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it and squeeze again. 2, 3, 4, 2 more sets. 2, 3, 4, lift the chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, straighten onto those toes. Long vertical line, lower the heels, pop the ball out, put it where it might not roll, so there's no danger here. And let's trot. Happy feet, happy legs. Keep going, faster, 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 faster. Beautiful. Come a little closer to your support. So if it's the back of a chair, you're really close to it now. Bend the knees, your knees might even bang into it a little bit, and then lift your right heel up to bring that leg behind you. Bent knees is essential to keep your pelvis in the right position. Now kick your foot up and then tuck your tailbone under. So the side view looks like this. We are going to tuck our tailbones while we bring the thigh back, bring the foot in. Rounding forward, bringing that back. And release. Whew. The other leg works hard getting drilled in. Nice. Soften the knees, lift your left heel. When I bring my foot back, now this thigh is in a plane behind the other leg. That's what we want. Hold on to the foot. Try not to do this. Try to resist the arching and the going forward. Instead, tuck the tailbone under, draw the thigh back, close the gap to the seat. That's going to do the shape and stretch. Nice, and release. Beautiful. And just do some subtle pedaling for the knees and make your way to the floor. We're going to do some work that's very core centered. I'm going to use my Pilates ball for a good portion of it. Use it or don't, but the feedback to your body is wonderful. Put it between the thighs. And I'm also going to show you my arm position by holding on to my magic circle, my Pilates ring. Squeeze the thighs together, engaging the ball. Lift up, you're on a diagonal with your arms and your back is flat. Squeeze the ball. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, scoop. Lower the chin, lower the arms parallel to the floor. Squeeze the ball. Inhale up, release the ball slightly. Exhale, squeeze the ball, scoop up the navel. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, scoop and roll the tailbone under. So we're doing a pelvic tuck, like we did standing. We're tucking it under. And up, and scoop it back. And up, and scoop it back. And up. Come on now, scoop the navel in. Lift it up, scoop it in. These are ab 1 series. Scoop it in. We're on our seat. Scoop it in. One more. Scoop it in. And come on up. Wow. All right, you keep the ball where it is. Now come down to your forearms. Sometimes this can challenge someone's neck or lower back. So if that's the case, bring the legs together and put the ball either behind you. That's actually a good place, just behind you. So when you bring your legs up, you have support for your lower back. If you don't need it, don't use it. Beautiful. Bring the knees in, and we're going to do what's called reverse toe taps. Your knees are going to come in towards you, into you, back to tabletop, in, back to tabletop. In, back to tabletop. It's a reverse push-up, sit-up. Pull in, pull in, pull in. 2 more. In. Now cross your left over your right. Do it again. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Abs in and up. Lift those abs. Pull them up, pull them up, pull them up. 2 more. 1, 2. Notice my heels are a little higher than my knees. Yeah, because that gives drag on my back. I don't like it. Crisscross the other way and pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Yeah. Pull it in. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful ab 2 series. We're going to lengthen the spine all the way along the floor. Try not to lift the chin. Let's not arch the neck. No driving neck. Take the ball out and glue the legs together. Bring the arms behind you. Now you feel your waistband lift. That's fine. You feel the bone just below the waistband, rock side to side, hip to hip in the sacrum. Waistband is arched because your arms are overhead. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck the chin round. The waistband just got mashed into the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Don't over toss the head. Tuck the chin and bring the arms forward. Inhale. Tuck the chin as you bring the arms forward. Important, tuck the chin to support that neck. Tuck the chin to get that neck nice and ready to support your head. One more. Tuck and lift and roll back. Beautiful. We're going to go on to the front spine now. Working every part of the body and working the spine in different positions, just like we do in Pilates. Barre is a combination of dance technique and Pilates. Press your hands and elbows into the mat, stretch your toes away, and let it go. Inhale, lift your chest, open your collarbone, pin back your shoulders, lift the chin slightly, press down into the mat with the hands, point your toes away from you. So there are a few different locations that I'm giving you cues for. Lift up and release, working in extension of the back, strengthening the back, the shoulders. Let it go. One more. Inhale and let it go. Beautiful. And now open your elbows out to the side and make what's called a pillow hand, like we did when we did our knee lift standing, and put your forehead down. Good. Now turn the knees out so the hips kind of let go and open. Pull the navel up from the mat. We're going to work the lower spine in extension. Raise the legs and then let them go. Really let it go. Release the glutes because they tightened. Exhale, pull the navel in, then inhale, lift the legs up. And let it go. Pull the navel in and lift the legs up. Let them go. Pull the navel away from the mat, lift the legs up, let it go. Let's put it all together. Pull the navel in, lift the legs, lift the chest, full extension of the spine, and lower both ends. Open the hands apart, right onto your shoulders, glue your elbows in. Now, using your thumbs as an indicator, find the beginning of your ribs, and that's where your thumbs should be to push up, hold in all fours, and then sit back, stretch, 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 down to your child's pose or rest position. I like to think of it as a reset for your spine and breath. Then sit back in a rounded spine and sit up. We're going to go back to your support. Lovely. We're ready for the next large muscle group, the glutes. So what we're going to work on right now is the ledge, where the rubber meets the road. So our knees are going to stay forward. Our legs are slightly apart. You must bend the knees. We need pelvic mobility for this. Lift your right heel up and again step back as if we were doing that quad stretch, but put the ball in the crook of the knee and lift the foot. And instead of bending or arching, keep that tail tucked under, and we're going to press the thigh back. So elongate the hip flexor, press back, press back, The hamstrings and the glutes are working together. Back hold, back hold. 5, 4, nothing else is moving, barely. Hold it back. There's of course a little vibration. Hold still and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. We're pressing the bicep, yeah, of the leg, the bicep femoris, your hamstrings, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee up. Bow down to it. Hold behind the ball. If you don't have a ball, just hold under the thigh. Release. Ooh, you needed that round down. You feeling in the other leg? Fabulous. That's all included. Feet parallel, long line, feet flat, bend your knees. Lift your left heel. Tap your foot behind you. Find the little crease. Close the ball. Tuck the tailbone. Press the thigh back, back. Just lock this girdle. Lock the pelvic girdle and just keep pressing back, back a little, back a little. This is not bouncing. Good, good. Establish your stability. 2, 3, 4. Hold that back end, crush it, crush it, crush it, crush it. 2 more sets. 2, 3, 4. 1 more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knee up, maybe help it along and bow down and release. And yes, do your trotting. Your knees will be a lot happier. Good, we want happy knees. Beautiful. Okay, from that set, I'd like to do a little intermezzo, a little stretch. Then we'll go into working the side seat. So cross your right ankle over the bottom of your left thigh and just take a seat. You're not going to go very far. I go just about this far because my hip flexor won't let me go any further. However, now I'm going to bend and I can go deeper, deeper down. Yeah, keeping my back flat, not rounded. Yeah, piriformis stretch. Sit back again and release. Beautiful. So I'll give you the side view so you see spine position. Cross the ankle over the bottom of the thigh. Just take a little seat. Then lean forward. Oh yeah. Go deeper, deeper, deeper into that piriformis stretch. Tail and crown extending north to south. Sit back and release. Whew, catch your breath. And we're going to do our final series, these side seat muscles. So we're going to pull these sides of the seat muscles in and sculpt them. So stand in your Pilates V and step back from your bar so that your arms are full length instead of, so you're full length, instead of forearms length. And then lean forward and place your forearms over your support. That's going to be the support for your neck. Your forehead goes here on these pillow hands, and then bend the knees. If your support is too narrow, hold elbows and put the head down on the bone of your lower arm. Good, good. Lift, bend both knees first. You must have the knees bent. Then lift your right heel. With the right toe, slide it back to the end of your mat. Then lift the leg up. You feel it already. That's what it looks like. The knee is out to the side. And we're going to lift from the hip and glute. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Again. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Draw that thigh back. Great. So now your foot is still in the same bend, but it's pushed all the way out to the side. Good. All the way. Good. So it's coming to the other side. Your knee is coming to your midline. And lift the thigh. 2, 3. Bend that other knee. Again. 2, 3. Oh yeah, you feel it in the waistline. Bonus. 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. Now bring the knee towards the nose and bring that foot down. Take a breath. Lift the chest. Bend the knees again. Do a little bit of little mini pulsing. Switch your pillow hands or forearms. Support the neck. Bend the knees. Lift the left heel. When this leg goes back, it stays in that exact bend. The bend doesn't change at the knee, nor does it change here. Now there's a lift, and this hip is higher than the other hip. It's a diagonal. Good. Exaggerate it. Lift it more. Lift it again. Lift it again. Lift it off that imaginary ledge. Lift it again. Lift it again. Now 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Glide this knee over to the side. Good. And lift. 2, 3, 4. You got it. Do you feel a stretch in here? Good. 3, 4. Hold it. Keep that other knee bent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Bring the knee towards your nose. Let it down and take a breath. We're going to go down to the floor for a stretch. You got it. Down to the mat. Here we go. Take a seat. We're going to do a piriformis stretch like we did at the bar, but we're going to round down slowly till our spine is stretched along the mat. Arms down to the side. Bring your feet a little closer, but not touching the longest finger. No, we don't do that. Mm-mm. Now cross your right ankle over your left thigh and try to draw the knee away from your torso with its stretch. Good. Then lift the other leg. Wow, you're going to feel it already. Flex both feet and then put your right hand through the eye of the needle. Clasp fingers behind the thigh. Now my right elbow is pressing into the soft tissue of the thigh, and then my fingers that are laced pull the other thigh towards me. It's all in here. Stretch, sculpt, lengthen. Release. Squeeze the legs together and then pull them into you. Lift the head, neck, and chest into your littlest ball. Roll it back, feet back to the floor. Separate them. Start again. Cross your left over your right. Draw the knee away from you as if somebody has a plunger on the outside and is pulling it away from you. Pull the navel in. Press your arms down to help you lift that leg bundle up. Flex the feet. Great. Put your left hand through eye of the needle. Link your fingers. Press your elbow. Draw your thigh towards you. Keep the pelvic girdle flat to the floor. Rock side to side. Make sure it's flat and not lifted. Release the hands. Support with your arms. Squeeze the legs together. Hug them in by holding the shins more than the kneecaps. Tuck the chin, lift the head, neck, and chest. And roll back. Beautiful. Okay, lift your legs up. We're going to massage the spine, and then we're going to have one more stretch. So lift and lower the feet using the springs of your knees like you're pumping on a swing. And then lift the head, neck, and chest and see how that action helps you rock forward and back. Keep rocking, keep rocking. You won't need as much work from the knees. After a while, you'll be able to rock more, just engaging the abs and pulling back and up. Do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We never roll back on the neck, of course. Sit up straight. Hug the knees. Bring your shoulders down. Grip the pelvic floor closed. Pull the navel away from your thighs. Yeah, your ribs can press into your thighs, but not your abs. Drop your shoulders down. Beautiful. Sit in the middle of the mat, knees together, and draw your feet to your right. Arms come out for support, like a triangle. Triangle here and a triangle there. Up on your fingertips. Reach your arms up and slide the top leg over so the inside of the from the one leg is touching the mat and the outside the other way on the mat. So the top leg, the inside touches, the bottom leg, the outside. Good. Inhale, stretch. And we're going to pop our left and come all the way over in a cartwheel to your right. Stretch those arms long. Now keep the bottom arm long. Soften the top, then stretch it. Soften it, then stretch it. Feeling it. Soften it, stretch it. Come back in a T. Bring your knees in front. Bring them to your left. The under leg, the outer side touches the mat. Slide the top knee over so it can engage the mat as well, the inside of the knee. Inhale, arms long. That will give you support. This won't. They'll wind up falling over. So we want to glide it over. Good. Inhale. Pop the right palm and do your cartwheel the opposite way. Walk these fingers on the bottom. Pretend walk, relax the arm. Soften the elbow, straighten it. Soften it, straighten it, soften it. Straighten it. Inhale, back to a T. Hug your shoulders down. Lower the arms. Bring both legs in front of you. Walk the padding outside to side. Flex your feet. I'm going to put the ball between my feet to show you the flexion of my feet and the distance between them. Inhale, swing your arms out, palms up. Exhale, reverse swan dive forward. And then point your toes. Let the head come down. Maybe take the ball and put it on your toes with your hands on the ball to help glide down. Then roll the ball up the legs as you lift the chest. Beautiful work. See you at Pilates in 15. Thank you.